I've been acting as a free emotional support animal for everyone around me, and for a long time, I didn't even realize I was being used. Right now, buried in my notifications, there's a chat thread I've been actively ignoring for 3 days. It's not because I don't care, it's because hitting send feels like agreeing to shoulder a load I'm too depleted to hold. I needed to break this cycle. So in this video, I'm going to deconstruct the social exhaustion formula that keeps empaths isolated and show you the exact strategy to recalibrate your life without the guilt. Let's dive in. What day is it? It's the day that notification on your screen started growing stale, like produce left out on a counter. You're bouncing between your feed and your settings, acting like you didn't see the bubble. That pang of guilt, it's somehow heavier than the effort of typing a reply. We need to find the social reset. At the end of this video, you'll understand why your inner circle looks like a singular point and how to turn your sensitivity into a tactical advantage rather than a social tax. This isn't a just say no tutorial. I tried that, and trust me, it doesn't stop the internal alarm bells. First, we need a new strategy. This was the first mistake I was making. I thought being an empath made me the ideal companion. On paper, it does. You listen, you remember details, you sense moods. But in reality, sustaining friendships feels like running a triathlon while solving math puzzles in your head. Why? Because of emotional contagion. Other people's feelings don't just reach you, they penetrate you. When someone is fuming, your system reacts like you're under physical threat. A standard catch-up becomes a 2-hour gamble where you soak up their workplace drama and existential dread. By the time you get home, you're drained in a way that sleep doesn't fix. I did some research to see if I was just antisocial, but here's the update. It's actually an authentic sensor. Empaths detect micro-expressions and tonal shifts instantly. Once you see someone as being performative, the friend who asks, "How are you?" just to wait for their turn to vent, you can't unsee it. Small talk feels like swallowing food that's gone bad. I'll be back soon with the results of my boundary test. It's been 24 hours since I stopped being the support creature. I felt the urge to apologize for my silence. But you know what Einstein says? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over. And I'm not insane.
Are you having a bad day?
Yeah, I thought there'd be an instant result. I feel like I'm just losing everyone.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Look at your old wounds. Which one healed in 24 hours? None of them. Just give it a bit more time.
It's been 30 days since I published my new boundaries. Did I lose friends? Yes, I lost the consumers, but I found the investors. Here is the viral recipe for the empath's social life. 1. Solitude isn't a whim, it's a recalibration. 2. Quality isn't a cliché, it's a survival strategy. 3. Distinguish between protective solitude and fearful isolation. We often seek a depth that is statistically rare. Most people navigate reality with less emotional capacity than you. They aren't flawed, they're just wired differently. Having a tiny circle isn't a failure, it's evidence that you refuse to settle for connections that leave you hollow. The channel of my social life is finally back on track. I stopped trying to be the foundation for everyone else's skyscraper and started building my own fortress. So what about you? Is your tiny circle by design or by default? Are you protecting your peace or just hiding? Drop a note in the comments because your perspective might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If this helped you feel less strange about your life, leave a like. Being alone is a perfectly valid state too. I'll talk to you in the next one.